An update on the closet docket, everybody. This is where I am tracking all of the lawsuits against the administration. And let me give you some updates. There's over 300 cases, so I'm going to try to do 12 at a time. The cases here that I have just updated have to do with dismantling different departments, those kinds of things, and FOIA requests. So first we've got the state of New York versus McMahon. This is dismantling the Department of Education. We're waiting on a status report here. Next, we've got USAID destroying records. That's American Oversight versus USAID here, and defendants just got an extension for their answer. PBS and NPR are here, and they've been combined. We've got a motion for summary judgment on the floor, and then they have set out dates on when answers, replies, and so forth need to be done. IMLS dismantling, and this has been brought by the American Library Association. Right now, we've got another extension for the defendants for their filings. Response for motion for summary judgment and response to a complaint. Next, we've got a status report due for removing climate change information from a website, and this is the Northeast Organic Farming Association of New York versus Department of Agriculture. Oil, gas, environment harm here. This is the Alaska case. Here, Northern Alaska Environmental. And right now it's looking like a motion to dismiss is on the floor. Responses are due here in July. Next, we have our elections case. This is League of United Latin American Citizens. And it looks like we've got a schedule for discovery. So interrogatory due dates, motion for summary judgment due dates, number 1, and second motion for summary judgment here. IAF dismantling. So this is the Aviel case. Motion to vacate obligation to answer has been granted. That means we're waiting on a motion for summary judgment. So that order we're still waiting on. Then we've got the Center for Biodiversity versus OMB. This is a FOIA request. We had a partial motion for dismiss granted here on the 23rd of May, and opposition to that further motion to dismiss is due on the 20th of June. We've not heard back. Next, we have dismantling again of the Department of Education, NAACP versus US. On July 1st, we've got a motion for a preliminary injunction, and they've attached 114 attachments to support that and requested a hearing. We'll see when that gets set. Next, dismantling of the Department of Education, Somerville Public Schools. Here, we had a stay denied, and this was actually an incredibly well-written order where they said your case is still going to go on even though you're appealing. And then lastly, we have the IAF dismantling over here. It's Chris DeSalle, Human Rights, and we've got tons of filings still coming in for a motion for summary judgment and motion to dismiss. So there's 12 cases, an even dozen for you regarding dismantling different agencies, and I'll get the next 12 cases ready.